Hi guys! So earlier in the month I had a birthday and I received many books for my birthday, so I thought we would talk about those books. Um, this first book that I got, though, I actually opened it on camera and because it was a gift from one of my lovely Booktube friends. So let's go ahead and cut over to the clip of me opening it. Okay, so I got a package today in the mail. It came and my husband was like, "Did you order a book?" And I said, "No." He said, "Okay, I didn't either." So I told him, "Open it, see if it's a gift from one of your Booktube friends." Or I told him to do that, to open it, see if it was a gift from one of my friends. And he said it was. So I'm going to open it now. Like, it's open, but I haven't seen it. I'm going to see what the book is on camera. The Lace Maker by Laura France. This is actually in my Libby holds. I have a hold on it on Libby for it being the 250th anniversary and for a certain readathon that's going to be coming. And he told me who the person who sent it was. So even if I didn't know who it was already, I would know based on that book. But yes, it is from Shannon at Old American Spirit. Thank you, Shannon, very much. I will definitely be reading this year in June. So I wanted to open that on camera with you guys. All right, so I have another gift from a wonderful, sweet Booktube friend. This one I did not open on camera because we got it in the house. I don't know whether we checked the mail late or it arrived late or something. And I was already in my pajamas, but I didn't want to wait. So I went ahead and opened it, and it is Authentically Izzy by Pepper Basham, and it is from my sweet friend Kelly over at Bookish Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. I am looking forward to reading this book and enjoying all of the Lord of the Rings references that I hear are in this one. All right. And then the rest of these are from my husband. These are combined Mother's Day birthday presents. I told him you could do that because I bought several. But the good news is they didn't cost any real money. They only cost McKay's money. And McKay's money is not real money. So, yes. So the first couple here that I have that are difficult because they are small are, you can't really see, Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte and Under the Lilacs by Louisa May Alcott. These are both on my 30 by 30, and so they had them for like not exorbitant prices, $3.25 each, so I figured I would go ahead and buy them. I like the authors, so I figured I would wind up enjoying them, so I may as well read them, or I'll go ahead and own them, even if I will probably wind up listening to them anyways. I got the Valiant Hearts Romance Collection. I think I got this because I wasn't sure if it would have any, like if any of the stories would take place in the Revolutionary War, because I was looking for books that I could read for our readathon next month. And I'm still not sure if they have any of those, but either way, I have this now, and I do sometimes tend to enjoy these. It's funny, looking at the copyright dates on the stories, some of the short stories are from 2001, and then one of them is from as late as 2013. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, but I got this collection because it was $5, which is like at the upper end of what I'm willing to pay for McKay's books, but I was willing to pay it. So, I bought a copy of The Magician's Nephew, but I think I've already got it shelved. Let me see. Okay, yeah, but thankfully I'm sitting in front of it. So, I bought this. $6 is more than I'm usually willing to pay for a book from McKay's, but I needed another copy of The Magician's Nephew because mine vanished when we moved. And I love this. This is the, this is the full color edition, and I had this before, and this is my favorite edition of, like, the normal books that were in circulation. Again, they have those newer covers that are really pretty, but I like this edition because it has the pretty pictures, so the colored pictures, and that's the one I'd had before, and I just wanted the same book. So I bought that one. Even though, like I said, it was a little steep. And then I got The Princess Belaheld. I don't know. It's from It's a story from 8th century Germany. I thought that was interesting. So the back says it's like an Esterlac historical story. Anyways, I thought it was interesting. Picked it up for $3.50. I thought, hey, I may as well try it, right? And then I got books 2 and 3 of a series that I own the first one on my Kindle. I got The Restorer's Son. That's a very pretty cover. I like the colors on that. And The Restorer's Journey by Sharon Hink. I have read book 1. I have it on my Kindle, like I said. And I've read other books by Sharon Hink and really enjoyed them. I didn't like this series, the book 1 of this series, as much as I liked the other books that I've read by her. But this is also, I think, her first series. So, But they had them for $4.50 and $6.50. $6.50 is, again, much higher than I would normally pay. I keep saying that. But we had a huge amount of McKay's bucks from when we moved, and I unhauled a whole bunch of books. So that's part of why, because I knew we had a bunch of money. And then the other part is I was just afraid that if I didn't get book 3, they wouldn't have it next time, and then I might not be able to finish the series. And so I just bit the bullet and bought them both. And then I got 3 books in another series, 2 of which would count, I do believe, for our readathon next month. So that's exciting. I got Rush Revere and the First Patriots, which is about a time travel book about the Boston Tea Party. I got Rush Revere and the American Revolution, and then Rush Revere and the Star Spangled Banner, all by Rush Limbaugh. The last one is with somebody else. It doesn't actually say who the somebody else is. Catherine Adams Limbaugh. Logic suggests that's his daughter-in-law, or niece-in-law, or something. But anyways, I just thought those would be really cute books to read for next month, or at least these 2, for our readathon. The Red Right and June readathon is the one I keep referring to, that several of us are co-hosting. And they were only $1.50 each, so I was like, well, I may as well just grab all 3 of these. This is not the whole series. I don't have book 1. This doesn't feel like the kind of series you have to read in order, though. So we'll see. But anyways, so that is my birthday/Mother's Day book haul. I'm probably also going to wind up going to Barnes & Noble because my in-laws gave me cash for my birthday and were like, here, go spend this on something that is not groceries or, needs. Go spend this on fun things. So we may be spending it on fun things. Fun things are books, right? Books are fun things. So we might wind up going to Barnes & Noble again, but we haven't done that yet. So I don't know when that will be. So I wanted to go ahead and get this done. So thank you again to Shannon and Kelly and my husband. He watches these for the books. And tell me what the most recent book you've hauled is, and if you've read any of these. And please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.